We're going to show you how we go about lacquering cabinets. In a previous video, I showed you how we glaze these cabinets. Now we're going to show you the process of top coating them with lacquer. We're going to be top coating them with a product from Sherwin-Williams. It's Sherwood high build pre-cat lacquer, and we're going to show you that process. We're going to begin masking everything, getting everything masked off our walls, cabinets, inside the cabinets. We're going to get them all completely masked, and we're going to show you that lacquering process. Could be using a 3M hand masker with 21-inch tape, 9-inch paper, and then 3M masking film to get this thing ready to go.
So we're going to begin loading up our sprayer with our lacquer. We're going to be using this product from Sherwin-Williams, Sherwood Pre-Cat High Build Lacquer. We're going to be using a medium rubbed effect, and we're going to be using our Titan 440i to spray these cabinets. Getting ready to lacquer these cabinets, and we've got the inside all masked off. We're going to be spraying the drawers outside on the deck. Got a drop cloth down. Got our 440 set up inside, a 440i. We've set it at very low pressure. We're using a Rack X 310 tip to spray these, and we're just going to put a really light fog coat on first as our first coat, just to seal our glaze on there, and then our next coat, our final coat, is going to be a lot heavier and a little bit slower coat, and so we want it to be nice and thick and gel out nice and thick. So you can see, I'll show you how we're just going to do a quick light fog coat on here, and they're just going to be sealing the glaze on, so it's just going to be some really quick strokes. Very fast. It's just really light, a really light coat. That's your first fog coat to seal on your glaze. Got our cabinets all glazed, ready to be lacquered now. We're going to be spraying on our first coat of lacquer. It's going to be a first fog coat, thin coat. And then we're going to spray on our second coat after that, about 10 minutes later. That'll be our final coat. Got everything all masked off with plastic and paper to keep all the overspray off our walls, off the countertops, and inside the cabinets. Setting drop cloths down on the floors to protect our tile. Got paper down, 2 layers of paper on the floor, keep everything off the floor. Just also set some drop cloths down covering our floor so we don't get any overspray on our floor either. Got everything all covered with plastic now. Everything's prepped, ready to go, covered with plastic and paper. We're putting paper so we don't get any overspray inside of our cabinets. We're going to be covering the drawer guides with tape so we don't get any lacquer onto the drawer rollers. Draped plastic over the cabinets so we don't get any dust inside the cabinets. We put paper, plastic over the countertops so no overspray will shoot onto the countertops either. Gonna load up our Titan 440i. Already set up. See the pressure range set up about midway through the yellow. Just about done with our first coat, fog coat, and we'll wait about 10 minutes for it to dry, and then we're going to put on our final coat. Now beginning our first coat. This is our first fog coat on the cabinets. See, we're just doing a very light, quick coat, just to seal that glaze on there. We'll be doing 2 coats. It's good to have adequate ventilation while you're spraying this lacquer. We've got backside, we got a door open, air blowing through so we can get the smell out. We've got the house, the rest of this kitchen tinted off so nothing will get into the house. Lacquer's pretty strong smelling. Just our first coat. Nice fast, even strokes. We got a light first coat put on there. This is our first coat of lacquer. This pre-catalyzed lacquer. The lacquer's gonna dry in about 5 minutes. It's only been about 5 minutes. Our lacquer is completely dry and it's completely smooth. We've rubbed it with our hands. It's not rough at all. So after the first coat, we can go ahead and put our second coat on. We're going to spray a little bit heavier coat on our second coat. Turned our pressure down on our 440 pretty low to minimize the overspray, minimize the smell of the lacquer in the house too. We've got it down well below half pressure. So on the second coat, your first coat's basically a really light fog coat. Second coat, you spray it a little bit heavier as your final coat. We're using a brand new Rack X 310 fine finish tip on this thing. See, we've also put some masking over our hinges. Make sure we don't get any overspray on the hinges. We eventually remove these doors and do the back sides of the doors after they're all completely dry. Good idea to have one person holding the hose, keep it from hitting your cabinets too, scarring the cabinets. You got one person holding the hose, one person spraying. Make sure you use proper respirator too. It's been about 10 minutes now and we're working on our second coat. So our second coat's gonna go about half the speed as we did our first fog coat. Gonna put a nice thick coat on. Just gotta play around with it. Make sure you're not too slow that you create runs. brought our drawers outside. We're just shooting them outside, gives us more room. The lacquer is going to dry extremely fast, so we just spray them and then we're going to stack them inside to dry. Just a quick light coat for your first coat. We're just stacking them side right here to dry.